There's currently an Alliance War leadership board issue with incorrect points, giving some very misleading things. We're going to look into this. Also, this player's complete breakdown. Yes, I'm not saying it's like a mental breakdown, but it's definitely, well, there's something wrong with them. We're going to talk about this, account trading, some other stuff. And also a slight update on the mastery cores in Act 4 and mastery points and stuff like that. In any case, let's get into the show. Hello everybody!
So anyways, if you had my superpowers and good looks, what would you do?
Not have my head severed.
Yep.
You don't care, do you?
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
It's just gone noon, half past monsoon on the banks of the River Nile. Yeah, I do like madness, you know, but ska music. Any case, let's get into the show, shall we? And kicking off with this little bit slight update. Well, it's not really an update on people asking about mastery cores and other stuff, which is like I think when I say mastery cores, I think they mean mastery points. Yeah, as Kabam Mike says, we have said that we are working on it, but it will take some time. So if you're wanting an update, where is it? Update, where is it now? The answer is not so much. Let's move on to the next story, shall we? So I think some of the masthead things have been dealt with, which is the solo events, incursions event from not appearing issues or something like that. In any case, I think that's been resolved. But something that hasn't been resolved is some Alliance Wars leadership leaderboard. Sorry, Alliance leaderboard incorrect points. So this is an interesting one. First of all, starting off with Salty Goodness saying Alliance Wars leaderboard just went live and it shows 3 gold alliances as master rank 1, 2 and 3. Those alliances have impossible scores that are higher than the points you can possibly get with 3 wins in tier 1 and battle group wars. We won first 3 matches, tier 1, 3 battlegrounds, not battlegrounds, battle groups. With low deaths, and yet the alliance that are rank 1 to 3 over 1 million points ahead of us are in the leaderboard. Compare spots 1 to 3, spots 4 to 5, 4 to 5, 1 all tier 1 wars. Something is seriously broken and the points calculation for top 3 alliances. Their scores are technically impossible even for the completely flawless tier 1 clear. Please look into it. And then there's a further explanation. I think like when you notice that something's not right, it's more likely it's not right. Let's face it, especially from what to kind of like fully explain it. Top 3 alliances currently have 8 mil points, 6.4 mil points, and 5.4 million points, which is more than the maximum you could technically achieve. See above. Hopefully, it's a glitch in the points calculation. It needs to be fixed as soon as possible. But to be honest, it doesn't really need to be fixed as soon as possible. It largely will need to be fixed by the end of the month, end of the season, because you know, you don't want to battle like a gold 1 kind of alliance, kind of like you know they're like winning all the kind of rewards that they would get. In any case, a lot of people kind of like come out to kind of say like, oh, no, this is bad. Look, we all know that it's kind of like it's not good. Kabam Mike, you need to step in. Where are you, Kabam Mike? Nah. In any case, he responded within 24 hours, which is good. Yeah, that is good. Kabam Mike saying sorry for not replying. Lots going on. This is being looked into right now. So yeah, it's that's the thing. There's been no update. I'm gonna just quickly check the leaderboard in game, but I don't know whether or not this will be dealt with ASAP. But from a leaderboard perspective, just having a look right now. It's actually no. I don't think it's been resolved. It doesn't look. Well, it might be resolved. What are they saying? Like 8 mil points or whatever. Top 3 alliances 8 mil points. Is that the one that's a problem? Must be. As master rank 1, 2, and 3. It shows 3 gold alliance. Well, maybe things have been resolved. So it's hard to 100% kind of vouch for that. I don't know, like in game at the moment it's you've got, was it Clutch 23 as the lead alliance. That could have been resolved. It could have been resolved. Yeah, because rating 94 mil. This looks actually is resolved. So I don't know, like whether or not like have people said that it's been resolved. Surely there must be somebody in the messages. Hope everyone in his team is doing well. Just check the Trello. Oh. Trello currently says that there's, as a fly attacks me. Get away, fly. Terrible when trying to record a video and a fly just attacks you. I've not gone mental. There is a fly in here. Maybe I have. I don't know. Champs are... No, Alliance War scoring is awarding incorrect amount. Fixing development under investigation. So, Kabam are taking it seriously. If you think they aren't, they are. And I don't know 100% by looking... I mean, look now. Do you think that it's resolved? Have a look in game and see how you think about it. I don't know. Maybe there's some questionable ones in like the... Well, I don't know. It's going to be resolved. Whatever Kabam are going to do it, they're going to resolve it. Of course they are. Now, we have got to move on to that. Honestly, there's not been a huge amount of things going on. It's a bit of a stale time. I think it'll be a bit of a stale time in the game and the community until like next week. Until we get like new announcements and stuff. But this is like, I don't know, like I'm going to call it the meltdown of this. This player as a proper kind of like meltdown. So first of all, they start posting about Kabam allowing account trading. I don't think anybody allows, trading. The problem is there's tons of websites in the world. Kabam aren't able to police all of them. I'd like them to. I'd like them to be able to message the sites and go, by the way, could you just take that off? But to be honest, are these sites, eBay going to listen to like Kabam? Probably not. Kabam going to listen to this site, which is referenced. Have they listened? Well, no. None of these sites will listen to Kabam, even if they're going to went at them to say like, hey, remove accounts from stuff. But here's the thing. Like, as I've said in the past, do not buy. Like, honestly, if anybody watches my videos and has also then gone and bought an account, that is going to be the most stupidest thing ever. We tell you on this channel, and everyone else should tell people, once you buy an account, it has been used by somebody else. Do you bear in mind, if you are living, you have to literally be living in the same house under the same IP to kind of go, IP address to kind of go, am I going to ping up on Kabam's radar as having a dodgy account? No, it's going to be fine, isn't it? And that's why we get so many situations of people having their accounts banned. I'm sure some people are wised up to that one. In any case, like, look, there was this person had a bit of a meltdown because they were like, what, Kabam, you need to sort this out. You need to kind of like remove these. But yeah. And this is a bit of a part 1, part 2. Part 1 is this particular player called Kalolo Shai, who has this rant about, Kabam dealing with these particular trading, account trading, and when Kabam are going to deal with it. But yeah, first of all, Kabam might respond to the first post that this player had saying, I know this might come as a shock, but we don't control every site on the internet. We can't control what players post online. What we can do is take action on those accounts once they've changed hands. We can't provide that posting of an account is the real account owner posting their account for sale, but we can tell once things move, people often post other players' accounts on these kinds of sites as a way to scam potential buyers. This is a common tactic across many games and why you should avoid these kinds of third-party sellers and terms of service violations. I honestly don't know why people do get involved with buying accounts. I understand, like, the game is very grindy. You have to do a lot in game, and a lot of your free time is sucked. I was having a conversation with I think this week, saying that one of the biggest issues is like I've lost a lot of time with playing other video games, and there's a lot of video games at Gamescom, which I've been doing some work, not for Gamescom, but work for a company that's kind of like been producing stuff for Gamescom, and doing some coverage for it. And actually one of my infographics that I designed is being used by one of the companies that it's featuring. So that's kind of like, that's pretty impressive. So one of the big game, I don't think I'm allowed to kind of reveal which game studio it is, but one of the biggest there are using one of my infographics. So that's kind of like, it's a bit of a big deal, but then at the same time, it's like, I really would like to play some of the other games, but MCOC is incredibly grindy. Most of my free time is playing MCOC. Even worse when you're non-spending because you have to kind of grab so many units. I'm now trying to like frantically finish stuff off, do battleground. I've got to do battlegrounds, but also I've got to get the units. But I'm doing it with a smile on my face. I'm not glum about it. I'm not annoyed about it. I just get on with it. As a lot of you know, like I might complain about something, I might moan about it, but I do get on with it. You know, that's a big difference. Don't think I'm always complaining about stuff. In any case, I digress. Don't buy those accounts because, as even Kabam say, you will be on their radar. I don't know how many times. I mean, we repeat it on the channel. I appreciate not everybody watches all the kind of content. The MCNs are a great source of information about stuff, but yeah, like they even say what we can do is take action on those once they've changed hands. They know, like they literally know. It's so dumb. People got to be so dumb to buy accounts when you're on Kabam's radar. It's funny. Funny it is. Really funny. In any case, part 2 to this is this right here, from this particular player who did get banned. Obviously, they have got banned. Here's my details. Ban me, but before you do, fix your damn game about cheaters and traders. I don't think this person particularly understands stuff. I had more than a bottle of rum. I had enough cheaters ever in battlegrounds and arena and in solo content. I think this is like a full kind of like meltdown of this particular player. I deleted my account. Okay, I think so. Yep. I think even something that someone said here about like something like mental break. What is it? Somebody said that like mental breakdowns are fun. They're not fun. I just think it's just a bit embarrassing, really, because it's like we've just seen why Kabam aren't able to deal with everything on those particular sites. Any case, Kabam Mike, final say on it says, what about your other account? The one that looks like it's changed hands a few times. Oh, don't worry. I'll get that one looked into. We'll take care of it ourselves if we need to. This is why I like Kabam Mike, because a lot of the time when people come to the forums and are like, hey, you know, blah, 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 you know, shouting their piece. If people have put their account, then what Kabam Mike can literally do is just like go, let's bring up their account. Yep, okay, that's registered. Ooh, that's a bit naughty, that's a bit naughty. They're acting here with that other account in that way. Oh, that's changed hand a few times because Kabam knows. I don't know what's happened to this person. And the weird thing about this, and the reason that we're doing like an MCN on this, is that it just goes to show you how Kabam are dealing with these situations right here of account selling. But what it's doing is also revealing how deep it runs. Have people been selling accounts to other people and scamming the new potential buyer? Is it a case that people that are, you know, selling these accounts are multiple offending and like getting an account and then flipping it and going like, oh, here's the account. Oh, by the way, you've I'm not going to give you the email address or whatever it is attached to it, or then you change it, which means then the buyer has the account back again and also the money, which means that what they can do is scam other people down the pecking order. And that's going to be the other thing as well, like whether or not this particular player thought that they were scammed or were getting scammed in some sort of capacity. Very interesting. Very interesting as well to kind of know the ins and outs of like, you know, how Kabam were on everyone's radar. And as we've even gone on to show you, like, don't buy these accounts. Don't buy, like, you know, work on them. Yes, it's a grindy game, but make sure you kind of understand that you just enjoy it as you go. Like, just enjoy it on a kind of a casual basis. Don't kind of like think that you have to go full on. Enjoy it on a... I mean, I sometimes think that I don't feel like I'm caught up with everything. There's lots of stuff that I still want to achieve and do. I just, with Battlegrounds and Arena, there are two things now, being non-spending and also being a meta-based mode. Finding free time to do anything else in game other than event quest, side monthly content, and some story mode when I get a chance. It's so difficult to kind of like balance everything together. But hey, you know, that's the thing. There's content to do. It's a slow burn for me. All good. In any case, that is it. I think that's it for the MCN. What are your thoughts on that particular story? Interesting, isn't it? Put it in the comment section how you feel, and also what you think about the trading of accounts situation and how this player got caught out. But they're saying they're quitting the game, so water off the duck's back, hey? But in any case, that has been the video. Thanks very much to those who support the channel as a YouTube member and as a Patreon and Twitch and all that stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching. Check out some other content which will be located on screen right now. And I will see you in another video. Probably going to do a Legends Crystal opening as my next video for today. And yeah, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.